Hello and welcome to the lecture on why Boomi. I'm happy to have you in this lecture. So in this lecture, you'll understand why Boomi exists and what is the problems that Boomi is solving. The objective of this lecture is to help you understand why the company chooses Boomi. So without wasting other moment, let's dive deep into the subject. So let's first understand how integration typically works in a traditional IT setup. So in most organizations, they typically run on a single on-premise integration tool which is installed on one server with multiple nodes maybe inside the data center. So this one server with multiple nodes become the brain of all integration. This is how a typical organization will have a traditional integration tool. So every system in the company depends on it, like ERP systems, like SAP or Oracle, CRM systems like Salesforce, database such as MySQL, SQL Server on Oracle DB, legacy shop floor machines in manufacturing, file systems, file server used for batch processing, cloud applications like Workday or NetSuite, partner applications sending EDI messages and reporting tool pulling daily data. So all the systems route their data through one central integration engine. For example, a sales order created in Salesforce flow through SAP through this one tool. A daily inventory file from warehouse is picked up and processed by the same tool. A shop floor sensor sends data to database using the same central engine. So a bank payment file moves from ERP to partner through the same system. So everything depends on that one integration server. What happens? This creates an architecture that is very rigid, tightly coupled and limited by the capacity of a single machine. So the biggest challenge with traditional centralized model is a single point of failure. So that's the biggest challenge. So when the integration server goes down, the entire business process chain breaks instantly. Let me give you some real-time examples of what happens when central integration tool fails. So the sales orders stop flowing from CRM to ERP. The warehouse updates don't reach the inventory system. Supplier invoice fail to integrate into the finance system. The EDI transaction to partner gets struck or rejected. E-commerce orders stop syncing with the backend system. And daily reporting jobs fail, leading to incorrect dashboards. So every routine task like payroll file system or bank statements basically cannot move. This means simple technical downtime becomes a business downtime. For example, if the integration server is offline for even for 1 hour during a sale event, thousands of orders may get stuck. And in manufacturing, downtime may stop production if shop floor data doesn't sync to the ERP. In healthcare, missing real-time data can cause compliance issues. So this is why companies say if the integration tool is down, the company is down. The model is not scalable, not resilient, and definitely not suitable for modern hybrid cloud environments. So what is the solution? So here is the solution. Boomi approaches integration differently with its distributed runtime model, which eliminates the limitation of one single server design. So instead of having one big integration server, Boomi allows you to deploy multiple lightweight runtimes, each running independently. So these runtimes can be placed strategically based on the business needs. Let's say on-premise, you can input this runtime next to the ERP system, inside a DMZ for B2B and partner communication, in cloud VMs close to SaaS applications, in remote locations like factories or warehouses, even inside secure networks with strict firewall use, you can install these lightweight runtimes. So next, let's look at the real-time example to understand why this is powerful. If you look from a manufacturing plant perspective, a Boomi runtime can be installed inside the plant to handle the local shop floor integration. Even if the corporate network is down, the plant continues to operate because its local runtime is independent. The second example is e-commerce and ERP. You can place one runtime near your cloud e-commerce platform and another near your ERP. If the ERP runtime is temporarily available, the e-commerce runtime still continuing processing the other task. The next example is multi-region deployments. A company operating in India, US and Europe can deploy separate runtimes in each region to keep integration local, fast and independent. So this Boomi's distributed approach gives 3 major advantages. First is no single point of failure. If one runtime fails other than specific integration is affected, all the other runtimes continue working normally. Next is the high performance. Since integration is executed closer to the system, data moves faster and latency is lower. True scalability. When you need more capacity, you simply deploy a new runtime, no need to scale one giant server. So in short, Boomi transforms integration from a fragile, centralized architecture into a resilient, distributed and modern integration model that supports hybrid and multi-cloud environment effortlessly. I hope by now you are familiar with why company choose Boomi. Well, that's the end of the session, so let's wrap it up. By now, should we be explain why company choose Boomi in your own terms. Thank you so much for your attention and listening till the end. I wish you a fantastic day. Bye and take care.